Hi everyone, yeah here, welcome to Yacht Small World. This just will be another vlog about the COVID-19 because it's been almost like few months since there is this fiasco going on, and then Singapore has been advised to not travel anymore just because so that we don't spread the COVID-19 or we don't get the COVID-19 from anywhere, which is understandable. But then it really affect a lot of things, like for instance the weddings, the social gatherings, and also the a lot of things. Like I heard a lot of events had to be cancelled, including the Spartan race and also some social gatherings which I was invited for. There was going to be this under conference that one of my friends talked about, and then he just shared that it got cancelled. Then I'm like, oh no. And then there's one post that says, you know what guys, 2020 is cancelled. Oh. And hearing that, it's like people are feeling very affected with all these cancellations and also all these measures put into place just so you can combat this COVID-19. I mean, to me it is upsetting, but at the same time it's for my own good, for our own good. And I believe we all should tolerate this for a while, and then hopefully it gets better, because I can see that we are trying our best just to practice good hygiene, and when we're sick, go straight to the doctor. Don't dilly-dally, and just hope for the best for things to be well. Like when there's the Malaysia lockdown, okay, I just saw this one video by a Japanese vlogger. He's even scared to step out of his house because he's scared that he'll get caught by the police. And hearing that, it's like it's somehow a bit fearful, but at the same time like it's for the best. And he has been relying on food delivery services, and he's been seeing more food retailers being on the app, like growing the food delivery market. And it's like, okay, so now food delivery people are getting more choices, which is good. But then again, I just hope it won't last long, and also yeah, I just hope things get better eventually, because this is not, I believe you all are like feeling down and all. And also heard that there's a lot of Singaporeans affected, like they can lockdown as well. Like, I mean, wouldn't say lockdown, but they have this stay home notice. Okay, so there's three types of these kind of things where it involves you going from overseas or something. So number one is the 14-day stay home notice. That means when you come back from countries like the ASEAN or the anywhere else, I think this stay home notice means that you need to tell them where you exactly live. Like for instance, I'm living at my house, or I live in a hotel, and then they are gonna come to your place in person, or they just gonna SMS you of your GPS, and then they'll be informed that you are still at home, because you're supposed to be at home. Because if you don't, then you're gonna get some penalty from the government, which we wouldn't want that. And then there is such a thing called the LOA, the leave of absence, for 14 days. So I remember my sister just got it because she just got back from Malaysia several days ago, and it's not as strict as the stay home notice, but you can go out, but you have to refrain from going there. Like, you must come back home straight away right there, because it's usually LA is meant for those people that it's not very strict as stay home notice, but so that you can buy your food for a while and then that's it. Stay home notice is more stricter in the sense that you can't even step out of the house. Like, even if you want to buy food, you have to get either your neighbors or your family or some delivery people to deliver food for you. And yeah, it's more stricter than leave of absence. And I think the people that are mostly affected by this is usually the people that are affected with the mosque closure, because I've been on Instagram, and then I've been seeing a lot of videos by religious teachers in Islam that they are somehow quarantined, that they have to stay home while the malls are closed, and they're just doing things like physical exercise or cooking or anything. Like I just saw one of the ustad know how to make a dalgona coffee, and it's like impressive. Like they're making use of the stay home notice just to be at home and be with family, and just learn something new at the comfort of your home. But of course, when you're at home, sometimes when there's work, you either have to go through the video meetings or you have to do work from home. And I can imagine myself having to work from home where I just be on the laptop for a few minutes and then I'll be like sleeping right away. But yeah, I mean, knowing this is happening, this is really very severe. More severe than the SARS and the H1N1 that we had last time. And it's affecting everything, and it's stressing people out. Even myself, like I was just at the beach, and it is normal, it's fine, but I'm thinking about going to places like the gym and the swimming pool. There's limited people to go in there, and you have to have your temperature taken at work, which is fine. And then also, I think they also close children's swimming pool as well, so that it doesn't spread easily. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, I'm an adult. I can just swim in the adult swimming pool. It's really like, wow, it's affecting everything. Like I can't even go to Malaysia even when there's a lockdown. It's going to be over at the end of March, because if I do, if the borders are open from 1st April, if I go in there after the lockdown, then I'll come back. I might have a stay home notice, and this might affect going to work, which I wouldn't want that to happen. So I best be in Singapore and just stay put. And as much as hard as can be, in the meantime, we Singaporeans have to do our part in fighting this coronavirus by washing our hands, practice social distancing. Okay, the social distancing is the most thing that I have a hard time to tackle, because there was one time I was at Tampines Hub, and I see all the chairs. They used to be like cluttered, like in one row, which is fine. Like they used to be closed, but then with the social distancing put into place, there are lesser chairs, and it's like a 1 meter radius of space separated from each chair, and I'm like, what? It's crazy. It's like less people can go watch like any movies there, or like you can't even be close to people. And like I know it's gonna be very depressing for quite a while, but let's just hope for the best and hope things get better, because this is really like scary. But I don't want to be scared. I mean, surely it's okay to be scared, but let's just be positive about this. Let's just pray for hope that this coronavirus can be gone. There'll be a vaccine for this, and let's fight this. Bye.